Dale's the owner of the car, the truck, came up with the crazy idea to build a COE. And it's something I've never done before, build a COE. COE is like a different animal. Now I know that now, you know what I mean? It's basically a 2002, I think. It's Chevy dually, 3500, 6.0. Took the cab off and shoring up the frame, 4-link bit, We did a back setup in the front. We C-notched it, big C-notch. It's been in the works for about, I think, close to like 4 to 5 years or something. Like, I think 5 years. He bought the cab and stuff. And originally we were supposed to do like a stake bed on it. And then we got this crazy idea to put a utility bed, after doing all the work and doing the suspension work, everything's like so much heavier, so much, with heavier shit is like more work, you know what I mean? More energy. It took 2.5 months to put it together from the start,
okay. So what's the engine and transmission on it?
Engine and tranny is 6.0, LS with a 4L80, which it came stock on the 3500, so you can definitely tow it, with this puppy. You can't really see much because of the style of truck that it is, but we try to put everything where it belongs, or where we think it belongs, or I think it belongs, but try to reuse the same parts that came out of the 3500 truck. We changed some stuff, like we had to put a hydro boost, remote hydro boost on it, and because it couldn't fit on the top. Some stuff we changed, It's not a show truck, but it's definitely like a, cool ass cruiser, dude. I think Dale's gonna be pretty excited to drive it. The inside, it didn't take a whole lot of room on the inside like I thought it was gonna take, but you know, there it is. The bed, you know, we raised the floor up to bring it all the way to the ground. That was a lot of work, but I think it's all worth it. I think it looks cool cruising down the highway, you know. Had to bring the recess, the side box out 1.5 inches to clear the wheels, you know, and it's got dually wheels inside, so you know what I mean. The tanks and compressors is underneath. The reason why I did it underneath is because it was easier to install the bed after that. You know what I mean? Because if I was to install the system all in the boxes and stuff, it just wouldn't have been like in sequence, I would say. You know, then we would have to run lines through the box, and it's just more trouble to diagnose once it's all built. You know what I mean? So I thought, okay, well, I'll make a removable panel in the middle where the solenoids and you know, tank is at, and then you can get to it that way. You know what I mean? Most of the time you don't really go in there unless something's wrong, but you know, hopefully you don't have to go in there for a while.
So what kind of exhaust did you run?
Exhaust, we did a 2 3/4, you know, straight pipes with the glass pack in the middle coming off the side. As you can see, the box is like on the ground, so we had it. I did it to come out on the side right here. It's slick looking right there. It's not, you know, you don't want to cut a hole, make it come out of the side or the back. The bumper's fully flushed on the ground, so I think right there was perfect. I thought, you know what I mean? Plus, it kicks up the fucking dirt when you're passing by people and shit.
What was the most challenging part of the build?
The most challenging part of the build was mounting the cab, you know, because it's such a small little cab, this part, you know, so get it to mount and lay, put it down, and you know, you have to cut, and the more cut you're cutting, the more work it's creating for you. So that was the most challenging part to do. You know, the bed, everything is work, but like I said, the most challenging part will be mounting the cab and put it in the right spot and get it to come down to the ground. You know what I mean? Without, you know, fucking too much shit up. You know what I mean?
Was there anything like new that you had never done on a car before until you worked on this?
I mean, I've never put a cab on a different frame like this and then shorten it. It's just so much involved. Like, you got a huge cab going on the frame that's been shortened, and then you have the steering that's right below you, and I mean, it's almost like the whole thing I've never done. You know, I've done a lot of steerings, you know, you hook up. I mean, overall, it's all kind of like the same. It just makes you think a little harder, I guess. You know what I mean? That's cool. It's been a fun build. Not my normal build, but, you know, if you ask me if I do it again, hell no. Yeah.